My neighbor called the cops on me last night, and now he's dead. I've lived alone in the same apartment for 4 years now. It's a smaller, quiet, and diverse complex. Lots of families, young professionals. But I don't really know any of my neighbors. I can recognize one or two I'll pass on the stairs and smile, nod, but that's about it. Last night, around 9:50 p.m., I get a loud knock on my door. This is odd, considering you have to have building access downstairs before even making it to individual apartments. I look out the peephole and it's blocked by my Christmas wreath, so I decide to take a chance and open. It's a cop with a bulletproof vest in that says, Sheriff, and I'm very confused and frankly scared. He asks quietly if I know the guy next door. Huh? The neighbor to my right? Never met the guy. All I know is he keeps his work boots in front of his door. I frankly couldn't tell you anyone who lives on this hall. According to the cop, my neighbor called them because he's accusing me of hacking into his phone. WTF? My face must have said it all because he assured me they're asking me as a formality. They believe this guy to be having a mental health situation. I've never interacted with him, and this is some extreme paranoid behavior. He apologized and left. I locked my door and called my friend for support. She told me to take the wreath down and get my pepper spray out. Done. I try to calm down and start my bedtime routine when I hear something at my front door. I hear it a second time, sounds like a timid knock. Thank God I removed the wreath so I can now look through the peephole. It's a strange man knocking at my door. I've never seen this man, but I can only assume he's the next-door neighbor. He just stood and stared, expressionless, arms behind his back for a few minutes, waiting. All the blood must have drained from my face. I literally stopped breathing from fear. I backed away from the door and tried to be as quiet as possible. I paced a bit, unsure of what to do. Ultimately, I called my friend quietly and I asked if I could spend the night. I said I was really scared and I feel beyond unsafe. She said she would stay on the phone until I was at my car. I threw my laptop, phone charger, and wallet in a bag, checked the peephole. Coast is clear. Pepper spray in one hand, keys in the other, I ran out into the hall, locked the door, and made it down 3 flights of stairs in no time. No one followed me. At 10:15 p.m., I was in my locked car crying, failing to suppress a panic attack. Why did this feel like the start of a Dateline episode? But I had to get it together to drive, and I decided to call the cops. If they thought this guy was having some sort of episode, maybe he still was. Or maybe he came by because he wanted to apologize, but I wasn't about to find out. The dispatcher got my info, but I made it clear I was no longer on the premises. He said someone would be calling me later.